Joe and Tom from Drunker to the Sun.
Another funky funk, drunk episode coming to you courtesy of Drunker to the Sun. And then your life's work could have been ahead of you. Tom and Joe from Drunker to the Sun.
Join us every week on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Yeah. Podcast that's about anything and everything under the sun.
Check it out.
Joe's drunk.
Yeah, we both are fucking drunk.
Stop it. It sucks because it's like, you know, I've heard a couple of people say, like, why don't just recast him? You know what I mean? Like, just recast him. Because it's like, if you don't acknowledge that Black Panther was, like, he's gone now, like, you can't get him back, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you kind of take away from a whole society's fucking hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just recast him. Like, everybody knows in real life why he's not there no more. You know what I mean? It sucks, but it's just like, you can't just eradicate that fucking character. You know what I mean?
With no reason.
No reason. Just recast him and fucking...
I thought they were going to cast some chick or something as it.
Yeah, it's the fucking chick who's his sister in the movie.
Okay.
That's who they're going to make
But
his
what's
Black
the explanation?
Panther. I don't know.
He died?
He died from what? Because he won every fucking Avengers movie. Right?
You're right.
He came back in fucking Endgame. He kicked ass. Like,
yeah.
My biggest thing is just like, I've heard it from black people, not white people.
Yeah.
Fucking like, don't kill our fucking hero. You know what I mean? Like, recast him.
Yeah.
Recast it.
You know who I always get confused, who I got confused with? Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he was a bad guy, though.
Oh, he wasn't he?
He was Killmonger.
I haven't watched any of them, but I always got him confused with Black Panther's actor.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan would be a dope-ass pick.
Yeah.
The problem is...
He's the bad guy.
He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He was Killmonger.
He had a change of heart.
You can't do that. But there's so many good black actors out there, man. Fucking shit. John Boyega would fucking kill it, I feel. Fucking give it to anybody. I'm saying, there's so many actors out there.
Anybody.
Anybody could do it. Just
even
don't,
an unknown.
Just don't get rid of it. Because it's to me it's shitty because it's
you don't think it would make sense if he turned into a female character?
No, I think it's I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But the problem is why?
Yeah, why would that happen without a reason in the universe?
Exactly. Just put another actor in there. And it's fucking... I mean... I don't know.
I think it's a stigma, though, when it comes to recasting. Because I feel like, as American, like when we see a character recast, we always in the past have been offended or up in arms about being recast, even if it wasn't a tragedy.
Not really, though.
I always had attitude. I don't know why. I always had attitude.
Not really, though, because fucking all the Batmans. Look at all the Batmans.
I mean, I noticed that.
Supermans.
Yes, but as a fan...
Actually, Superman's not that doesn't correlate.
Batman's better.
Batman's a better
Batman's
pick.
way better.
Yeah, that's a better pick. Because Superman, there really has only been 2 Supermen.
Yeah.
3.
That one guy doesn't count. Return of Superman, that movie doesn't even count.
I'm not counting him.
Okay.
I'm not counting him. I'm counting fucking Chris Reeves, Henry Cavill, and Dean Cain. Dean Cain was Superman.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that series.
Yeah, so like to me, recasting ain't shit. You know what I mean?
As a fan, when it comes to recasting, I've always had attitude.
I mean, I had too because it's like, why change Keaton to Clooney or Kilmer?
I mean, but at the time,
but at the same time, it's like
it was the contracts too.
Yeah,
because they didn't want to do it.
But in the end, at the same time, you're playing a character that's not fucking real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these characters are not real. You know what I mean? So you should be able to do something with that.
I think, for me, I was always upset about it, but it's just because...
You liked a certain actor.
I liked a certain actor.
Right.
And I think I need to change my way of thinking. Because when you look at, say, like, I have no problem with the way James Bond has done things. James Bond is
many different actors.
Somebody different every time, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. And I think I personally need to look at superheroes more like James Bond. Like, if somebody else is cast, oh, cool. Let's see what he can bring to the table as his character.
Right.
As in the past, I've been like, fuck! I liked Michael Keaton. Why did they change it to this guy?
Right.
Type shit. So, like, I think it just comes down to personal for me. Yeah. Like, I need to change my viewpoint on that. Now, in Chadwick's case, I totally get it. Like, there's no, like, him not wanting to do it and shit like that.
Gone.
Like, he's gone. It's not an option.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get behind them recasting that
Black
character.
Panther. And they should. In my opinion, they should. Because that's a dope-ass character. T'Challa should not be gone from the MCU like that.
This is why they're doing that. Because they got so much backlash about not having female characters. Female heroes.
Well, maybe if you put a fucking female character in a good fucking movie... You know, like, Captain Marvel was terrible, in my opinion.
I never watched it.
It's not good. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not good. But Black Widow, she's dope in those fucking Avengers.
And she's got a movie coming someday.
Someday.
But when they did that big female hero shit in
Endgame,
it was so forced, I felt.
Oh,
it was forced.
Yes.
And it was fucking...
Yes.
It was way, like...
It was like, hey guys, look at the women.
It was lip service to the women that were offended.
I agree, and at the same time, I agree 100%. And at the same time, I feel like they take that from them.
Yeah,
like when you do lip service,
you're
taking it away from the characters.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
At the theaters, people were excited. I was like, but I knew what it was. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, see,
if they were gonna do this, they should have done this like long time ago.
See, when I saw it in theaters, it was not like that. Like, everybody was like, I can pinpoint the moments where everybody was flipping out. And one of them was not
that. Nobody gave a shit.
Nobody gave a fucking shit. Even I had women sitting next to me because I was by myself when I watched the Endgame, and I had fucking two chicks here, a fucking dude and a dude, and then a couple chicks there, and like
they didn't even react.
Nobody gave a fuck. Like, nobody gave a fuck. Everybody gave a fuck about Captain America getting the fucking hammer.
You're right about that,
like, straight up. Like, that was like, the theater erupted.
I think any showing, because at mine it did too. But you saw that coming, though, in a way.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Because fucking, like, Thanos is beating the fuck out of Thor, and all of a sudden the fucking hammer goes... And he's like, "Oh shit!"
I mean, it was a surprise. They alluded to it in that earlier movie.
in Avengers 2.
Yeah,
when he
budged it. Yeah, when he budged it, and then Thor does the callback. I knew it.
I knew he was worthy. Yeah, but like the theater erupted.
Exactly.
It erupted then. It erupted, and then everybody. It erupted when Iron Man killed himself. When Iron Man fucking did the snap. Like, the whole theater was like, oh!
Like, he got,
Like, it was just like, oh! And then everybody, I just heard sobs everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, in my theater, they reacted to the female superheroes a little bit. Not as much as those moments, but they got a little bit. And I was mad. I was like, they should have done this a long time ago. If they were going to do it, they should have done it a long time ago. Because at the time, they were getting a lot of backlash about not strong superheroes.
But you know what? The backlash, in my opinion, is bullshit. Because fucking... I'm sorry, but if you watch Avengers 1 and 2, Black Widow and Iron Man 2 as well, Black Widow is pretty powerful in those movies.
She is, but she was the only one, really. She was carrying the load.
And then on top of that... With Guardians, Gamora,
that's true.
I'm sorry, like, she fucking held her own and shit.
I mean, they do, but
I feel like the backlash was bullshit because it's like they gave you shit. They gave you shit,
but not as much as males. That's two female characters.
But here's the thing, also. Like, in the end,
Who's going to watch
Who gives a fuck about Black Widow, right? In comic books, I never gave a fuck about Black Widow, except when she dated Daredevil. I was like, oh shit, she's with Daredevil? Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, I don't know. I just think it's, when you try to fucking throw reparations or whatever the fuck you want to call it on it, like, it just taints it, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I don't know how.
And that splash page, because that's what it was. It was a splash page of fucking all the female heroes.
Yeah.
And Gamora should not been in there, but she was, because at the time in that movie, she was not the same Gamora who got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah. She was from the past, but she's teaming up with them against her father. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like it was extremely forced.
It was. I agree totally with that. And I've always felt, as soon as I saw it, I was like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like everybody it's like, really?
Yeah.
So this is
you're gonna do this?
But you know what? But the sad thing was when they highlighted all them characters, take all them characters and put them in the movies they were before that, they're all secondary characters.
Yeah.
Secondary characters.
Yeah.
So it's like you're highlighting secondary characters.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. And at the same time too, like who's going to see for the most part a Marvel MCU movie? I feel like dudes are
mostly dudes. Yeah.
Mostly dudes.
The chicks that are coming are fucking. I don't know though. I mean, you got a lot of comic chicks.
Anymore now.
Now you got it's both and both. But you know who I want to see in a fucking.
Let's hear it.
If I want to see a fucking Marvel chick who takes the screen, I want to see fucking Black Cat.
Black Cat would be a good choice.
Felicia Harding would be the fucking shit. Like, give her her own fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Felicia Harding is a perfect character.
Yeah.
You know, Black Cat or fucking, man, throw Typhoid Mary in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but isn't she like a...
She's a villain.
She's a villain.
She's a villain. But
I was going to say, isn't she an anti-hero? But
see, Black Cat was too.
No.
Black Cat was like, she's
first she was more a like villain. Catwoman. Maybe? Yes. She's a Catwoman ripoff.
No, that's exactly right. Because like in Black Cat's origins, she was a robber.
Yeah.
She's a cat burglar. And then she dated Spider-Man. And then she dated fucking Daredevil. She dated a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean,
anymore you could push for a Gwen Stacy. Like she's like Spider-Girl or something anymore.
Yeah.
You could push for her. She's even got like Gwenpool. Yeah. Like she's like a Deadpool character.
Yeah, but that's all alternate universe shit.
Yeah, but
you know, because the Gwen Stacy Spider Gwen, that's like fucking alternate universe shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But she's still a popular female character.
She is a popular female character. Yes,
today.
But so is She-Hulk.
But she's getting her own
series. Yeah, but why can't she be in a movie?
Why can't? But at the same time, the same argument is why can't that Daredevil be in a movie?
This is true.
Because that was fucking badass.
Oh, that was series beyond badass.
But
that's one of my favorite Marvel shit.
Exactly.
Is that Daredevil
and Punisher
series.
Was badass too.
All three of those seasons were the dope.
Yeah.
Fucking, I loved all three of those seasons.
But see, that's what they need to do, I feel like. They need to have crossovers from these series to the big screen. Well, I think that would expand it.
Well, Charlie Cox has been seen on the set of Spider-Man 3.
Who is that?
The guy who played Daredevil.
Okay.
So it's Matt Murdock, because at the end of Homecoming,
I never saw Homecoming, but go ahead. I never saw Homecoming.
No, not Homecoming, but Far From Home.
I saw Homecoming. I didn't see Far From Home.
Yeah. So Far From Home, at the end, Mysterio blasts that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Oh.
So in the third one, Charlie Cox has been seen on site there.
That's
so
cool.
The rumors are that he's going to be Daredevil was representing representing Spider-Man.
That would be awesome.
As an
want
attorney.
That.
I do too.
I want that.
I want that so bad.
I love that character. I want them to keep him. I think
he was the best Daredevil that we've got.
He's all we got.
Besides Ben Affleck, and nobody wants that shit.
Yeah,
nobody wants that shit.
Not even Ben Affleck.
Not even Ben Affleck.
But that would be awesome, and I want to see. They gotta bring Punisher back. because that was the best Punisher.
Dude, John Barenthal killed it.
There's no better Punisher.
No.
None.
He killed it.
He
fucking killed it.
The closest, and it's not even close, was Thomas Jane, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I think he was the closest, but it's not a contest.
But see, at the same time, the Warzone Punisher,
I didn't like the way he looked.
I liked the way he looked, but I didn't like the way he sounded, I guess.
Well, I mean, I get that because he's not foreign, and that guy was a foreign actor.
Yeah, and that dude is actually one of Thor's people in the Thor movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but he was so brutal in that movie.
I never saw that one.
Dude, I liked it. I'm not going to lie.
I can see that.
I liked it. I liked it. And because he was, like, I'm legit. He was brutal as fuck. So he was like, to me.
Like, if he was American, would he be your second Punisher?
No, because I don't give a fuck that he's not American. If he could have just acted a little more like, because Frank is like, he's hard as fuck, but at the same time he's got that human edge. That's what makes him a hero.
A hero.
You know what I mean?
You got to keep that human.
You got to keep that. You got to keep that human ability. And they didn't express that. What they did express was his brutality in that movie. Like, he didn't give a fuck. If you're a criminal, you're dying.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how Frank is in the books.
Yeah.
Like, he will fucking murder you over anything. You know, if you know, and that's what I liked about that movie. Now, granted, it was not a great movie.
Yeah.
But there was those aspects I liked about it. It's the same with the Tom Jane. The Tom Jane one, I don't think it was a great Punisher movie.
It was.
But I liked, there was parts that I liked about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the part, like when his family got killed, like his family reunion shit.
Yeah.
That was stupid as fuck.
I feel
no offense, but it was stupid as fuck. And that scene, the most heartbreaking scene was when he tried to defend his family, right? And his wife and his kids are running across, and they're gunning him down in the fucking car, like, bah, 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 bah. And then he's just there like, fuck you, ka-ka. He's fucking fight. Like to me, that was Punisher. You know what I mean? But what was not Punisher to me was him toying with the fucking.
That's true.
I didn't like him toying with him. I wanted him just to go ape shit and like Frank Castle style. Like, I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers.
I almost feel like they flip flopped it. Like Warzone, it was too brutal, less human.
Yeah.
And then Tom Jane's, he was more human, less Punisher type deal.
But
they needed a medium, like a middle ground.
I agree. But there was times where in the Tom Jane movie,
there was.
Like when he would commit suicide and shit, like that's what that motherfucker would feel like. Yeah. Because he's so torn that he could not protect his family. It's like, just in this shit. You know, just in this shit. And he was drinking and all that shit. Yeah. Like, I love that shit. Like, that's the shit I always loved. That was true to character. It was true to character. But John Barenthal. Oh my god! But John Barenthal is so good in everything he does.
And like for me, he had everything for that character.
Yeah,
he had the look. He could act the part.
He had the fucking attitude.
Oh,
like I loved it. I loved it when they put him on stand. He had the cuffs on and everything. He's like, and they were like, "You got to do this. You got to do this." He's like, "Okay, I'll do it." And then he's just like, "Fuck this! I'm the Punisher, bitch! I'm the Punisher." I'm like, "That's Frank. That's Frank." You know what I mean? Because he don't give a fuck. He's just so because Frank in the books is so. The only reason he's the Punisher is because you killed his family.
Yeah,
you killed his family. He's like, fuck everybody. You know what I mean? I will murder you. You know what I mean? So, like, John Barenthal, I just felt encompassed all that. He really did.
It's perfect. It was perfection. That's what was that? Second or third?
I think it was season 3.
Season 3.
Season
3 of Daredevil is like perfection.
Oh, dude.
That was just fucking perfection, in my opinion.
But I loved all of those seasons. Like, Daredevil was so good. Like, out of that, I mean, I love Luke Cage. I think the Luke Cage series was good, too.
Luke Cage was pretty good.
A lot of people shit on fucking Iron Fist, but I don't give a fuck. I liked those series. I liked both of those.
I didn't like the Defenders as much.
Really?
I didn't, but I like the individual parts.
Yeah.
I like the individual parts. And I would love to see all those characters in the MCU.
Yeah.
Like the big screen, not the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like bring that stuff
they
back.
They all deserve it, though.
Yeah, bring all those guys back to Disney Plus. If you're going to do a series, do it.
You do it. Yeah.
Because... But
Luke Cage was dope. I love that. I
thought Luke Cage was pretty good.
I loved it.
I liked it enough, but I would have to say it was Daredevil, Punisher, then Luke Cage for me. Then Iron Fist. Yeah.
Well, I put Iron Fist.
I never watched
before
the
Jessica
chick.
Jones.
I never saw her, so I don't know.
It was good. It was weird as fuck, but it's good, dude.
Oh.
It's really good.
See, there's another female character they got. Jessica Jones.
A strong female character. Yeah. Like, she was a strong female character. And even the chick
from fucking Daredevil.
Elektra.
No, not even Elektra. The nurse chick. What's her name?
Oh, yeah. Rosario?
Yeah.
But she was a night nurse.
Yeah, but isn't she getting her own thing, too?
I don't know.
I thought she was going to be a hero eventually. Like an actual deal.
I don't know. Not that I know.
Man, what the... She's slated for something, I thought, but I don't know.
She's Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
But see, no, because I think a lot of the Netflix shit got put on the back burner because, like, it got like all this shit got canceled and like the Disney shit. And,
I think it got canceled because of the Disney shit.
Yeah,
because they were like, we're gonna do Disney, we can't have Netflix have our shit.
Exactly.
So let's get it done.
Exactly.
And I think that's what happened.
No, I think that's exactly what happened. And fucking
that they need more. I think it'd be awesome if they brought more of that type of stuff to Disney Plus.
Oh, it'd be dope.
Because like, what they have Shang-Chi coming out, right, or whatever that is.
That's a movie, though.
It's just a movie? I thought it was a series.
No, that's going to be a movie.
And it's just going to be a Disney Plus movie?
No, it's going to be a fucking theatrical release. Yeah, dude. That looks bad as fuck.
I haven't seen a trailer for that.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't seen
They got one out.
I've seen trailers for the Immortals or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Eternals?
The Eternals.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Eternals. Fucking... No, the Shang-Chi trailer dropped before the fucking Eternals trailer.
I may have seen it, but I can't.
It looks bad as fuck.
Probably can't remember.
And I'm excited because the Mandarin is the villain.
Yeah, I know the Mandarin.
That's what I'm excited about. The 10 Rings.
But why? I don't get why they didn't bring him legit to Iron Man.
I don't either. Because like on Iron Man 3, like I was digging the way they did the Mandarin.
I was too.
Until
it was fake.
I was like, fuck! I was like, fuck you, motherfuckers. Because it was dope. Because to me it was dope because it was like, it's like a realistic Mandarin. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But why are they going to bring the Mandarin back after he was already represented?
Because if there is a scene, there's a cut scene in like an extra scene.
Is it like that prison thing?
Yes.
I've seen
that. Where Ben Kingsley is in there and they're like, the real Mandarin. Yeah. They say the real Mandarin has beef with you and shit like that. He's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So
they kind of saved their asses.
They saved their asses.
With releasing that.
Yeah. So, and I'm all for it, man. I'm
for it. Now that you brought that up and you showed, I'm for that. But, like, if they were just going to bring a new Mandarin with nothing, with no cutscene.
Yeah. But the sad thing is, like, the cutscene is like, you have to really, like indulge to get that scene. Yeah. Like, it's just not, like, it's not in every movie. It's just, it's a fucking be-real shit.
Yeah,
you know
I saw it on YouTube. That's where
That's how I saw it, too.
Yeah. I almost feel
through Marvel.
I think it was like an after-the-fact deal.
Yeah, it was.
So, but, I mean, that would be interesting.
It would be interesting as fuck. And, like, the Eternals trailer looks interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
It should be called Game of Thrones 3, but whatever. There's a bunch of the motherfuckers in that movie, man. Yeah. I'm like, oh, shit.
But, this Phase 4, I don't know what to think of it.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. Because aren't they bringing, like, eventually Fantastic Four back? Yes. They're doing it again?
Yes, son! They're bringing back the Fantastic Four Eventually, we're gonna get to the X-Men. That's what I want.
I want the X-Men.
I want the X-Men more than anything. I say that to every motherfucker I out there. I'm like, when Marvel brings the X-Men, I'm gonna ejaculate every fucking day because
that's
growing up,
everybody's been waiting for.
Well,
studios.
Like with my Marvel history, I'm all about the X-Men.
Yeah.
And I'm all about Spider-Man. I'm all about Daredevil. Like, those were my three.
That's our roots.
That was my roots. Yeah. Like, Avengers? Fuck them. But the only Avengers I gave a fuck about growing up, reading comics, was Hulk and Cap. I didn't give a fuck about Thor. I didn't give a fuck about Iron Man.
They did that just out of legality purposes.
Well, that, and also, you got to think about it. The Avengers have been around since after World War II. You know what I'm saying? So... like, that's really their oldest team. And, yes, you're right. The legality to where they could make a movie.
They couldn't really do it.
Right.
Marvel couldn't.
And then at the same time, like, nobody gave a fuck about the Avengers. You know, nobody gave a fuck about the Avengers. Mm-hmm. And then when they fucking did it the way they did it so superbly. Yeah. It's like, now everybody gives a fuck about them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I remember when the Avengers died fighting Onslaught.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That's one of the biggest memories I have of the
Avengers. So it's like, fuck the Avengers. The X-Men survived. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I'm an X... and Marvel, X-Men all the way.
Exactly.
All the way.
I'm right there with you.
Like, if I gotta choose a team, I'm choosing the X-Men over the Avengers. Because I've seen both of them fight. And the X-Men are way better. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way in hell that... Cap, Hulk, and especially you got Wolverine, Jean Grey, Cyclops,
Professor X, the strongest mutant.
You know what I mean? They're gonna fuck them up. It's like, fuck that shit. Give me my X-Men. I want my X-Men. And then Fantastic Four, like, they're just dope as fuck. It's a dope ass concept.
Those first two movies weren't bad.
I think the first two were dope as fuck.
I mean, especially Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer one I like a lot.
That's a really good one.
I really enjoy that.
I never saw the one after that.
It is trash. It is trash.
Do you think people will be sick, though? They have 3 incarnations of this team?
I don't think so, because I think people they want the real incarnation.
Yeah.
Of the
and the only ones that can do it is Marvel.
I'm telling you, they are the only ones that can do it, because
they've
proven it. It's proven. Like, that last fucking... I'm telling you, man, that's got to be one of the... I would put the last Fantastic Four movie right next to Catwoman. It is that bad. It is that fucking bad. Like, straight up. It is that bad. Like, it's just horrible.
Oh, fuck.
And what sucks is they had a good cast. Like,
I mean, I thought they had a good cast. Look. I don't know the cast...
They had Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch.
Okay.
They had Miles Teller as fucking Mr. Fantastic. They had fucking, God, who plays Sue? I can't remember who plays Sue, and I can't remember the dude who played fucking Ben. But that's a good cast. It's a good cast.
Shitty script.
Shitty everything. It's like, what the fuck, guys?
You got this powerhouse cast with nothing.
Nothing. When you had the other 2 movies, which had a good cast too.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
They look good.
Jessica Alba, fucking dude played Mr. Fantastic. Chris Evans as Human Torch.
Yeah.
What's his face is Ben Grimm.
Yeah, the Shield.
The Shield guy, yeah. And I loved it because they made Ben Grimm like a suit. You know what I mean? It was realistic. It was, I think, like a lot of people shit on those 2 movies, but I think those are badass
I've
movies.
heard that too, and I like it. The only thing I didn't like about the first one was the end battle. I thought it was pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah.
The second one, I thought was great.
Bad as fuck.
It was good.
Because in the second one, I felt like Doctor Doom was more Doctor Doom in the second one.
They're really toting Doctor Doom right now.
Are they?
I think Doom's... I thought Doom's...
He's going to get his own movie.
I think he might.
Well, see, what's crazy was with the Falcon and Winter Soldier shit, they went to Latveria.
Oh, yeah?
They went there. And I'm like, yes! Here we go! And then they also went to Madripoor. And I was like, yes! Mutants, bitch! What? And no, they didn't have none of that shit. But but it's a step.
Yeah,
it's a step. Because it's like...
They're bridging the islands or the countries or whatever.
Yeah.
The islands.
Yeah, because Madripoor was a fucking safe haven for mutants. Mm-hmm. And it was a criminal safe haven, too. And so it's like, oh, shit, Madripoor? Shit! You know what I mean? And then fucking Latveria, that's Dr. Doom's home fucking state. That's where he rules at.
That maybe they threw him in there?
But he wasn't in there.
You didn't even catch any background anything?
No, you just saw Latveria. Now, what I did see a couple times, like there was this one time in this one episode, which blew me the fuck away, was the villains on Falcon Winter Soldier, they were in front of something, they were plotting to like blow this shit up. They had these gates up, and in the middle of the gates had a big ass X.
Ooh.
It looked like X-Men. It legit looked like X-Men. I'm like, why would they show that to us in Falcon and Winter Soldier? And they don't explain it anymore. But it legit had an X. You know what I mean? Like, it was legit, like X-Men.
It's probably just an Easter egg. Or like,
it's an Easter egg.
It's foreshadowing. Like, this is what's happening.
But it just pissed me off. Because I'm like, X-Men! X-Men!
Where you at, Charles?
Where you at? and they didn't explore it. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. But
they're just whetting our appetite for the debut of the X-Men, which is going to be phenomenal.
Well, see, what it is they keep all these stupid fucking fan theories come up here and they go, and you click on YouTube and you'll see X-Men is the MCU right now and I can prove it. And you watch it and it's like, you're not proving anything. You're speculating, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I think sometimes Marvel was like, let's just fuck with their minds. You know what I mean?
You're right.
I think so. I
think you're all right.
Thanks for tuning in to Drunk on the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking. From Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Instagram. We're posting new shit every week.
See ya.